We're in the Santiago Bernabeu, not outside. We're in Santiago Bernabeu. That's the pitch. We're with Maria,
Hi.
one of the nicest people I've met in Madrid. She's my classmate and delegate. She's a huge Benfica fan. I'm trying to convert her to a Real Madrid fan. I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
But there's one thing common between Benfica and Real Madrid, and that's who we are going to talk about today. We're here to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Jose Mourinho. And he just got appointed, a day ago?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, a day ago. And it's kind of like a homecoming of sorts for him, with his career as, first team manager starting at Benfica.
Yep.
And it kind of just lasted, less than 2-3 months?
Yes.
Do you have any stories or recollection of somebody else giving you how his time at Benfica was, how short it was?
Well, I remember my father telling me about it because actually it was the year I was born. So that's how long ago it was. And my father would tell me how dumb Benfica had been to not give this guy a proper shot.
Yeah.
Because then he goes to Porto, our biggest rivals, and just
he kills it.
And wins the Champions League, wins everything. Like it's amazing. And that's one of the things I think the Benfiquistas have regrets about that. That was like one thing that you could have gotten that back in the past.
Yeah.
Now we'll see.
Did your dad echo that sentiment, or is he against Mourinho, pro Mourinho?
He really likes Mourinho, but not for the reasons. He thinks he's a very classy man, which you could agree for and against it, I think. So my dad has a proper appreciation for him, but he also thinks that the way he portrays himself and the confidence that he has brought him a long way. Like if you listen to him back in the days, he doesn't speak proper English, anything, and then he just goes and has the confidence to stand in a room full of journalists and just like, I am the special one.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the admiration comes from. And also because of the coach that he is.
With all that being said, and I know we've spoken about this off camera, do you approve of Benfica bringing back Mourinho? Because I know your reaction is not that of too much happiness. So
when I heard it for the first time, I was like, hell no. This guy has been known for, collecting paychecks for leaving teams. He had I think the last time he had a proper, excluding last year, a good winning rate was in Rome 2021.
Yeah, when he won the conference.
Yeah, his winning rates have been below 50 since then, apart from last year.
Yeah, in Fenerbahce.
Yeah, that's it. So I was like, why are we hiring a guy that has not had success and seems like he can't adapt to modern football? But then my sports management side comes out, and then you see that there's a lot of space and money to be made out of this. He's a very well-known person, and a lot of focus is going to be on Benfica now, especially with the fixtures that we have for the Champions League. He's going to play Chelsea, he's going to play Real Madrid, former clubs that he has faced, and I think it's huge. Then you ask me, as a Benfiquista that's not focused on the football part, but on the political side of it, we're going to have elections in a month. And obviously, after what happened during the Karabakh match, you couldn't keep that coach. That was the loudest booing I've ever seen in the stadium, and you had to fire him. Should you appoint someone that is taking so much money one month before the elections instead of taking someone from the inside, and then the next president can decide what to do? Or are you doing this? Are you pulling this move just to get votes? Because it's a big name and it can go a long way, especially if he starts performing now and he's seen as the savior. I have decided that I'm gonna give him the benefit of doubt because he has been appointed. There's nothing I can do about it. So let's see how he does for the first games. and we'll see. I know that a lot of people are mad, really, really mad, because financially and sporting-wise, we've not been doing well. And you see our rivals, you see Sporting, who lost Ruben Amorim in the beginning of last season, and you couldn't take the title away from them. You see Porto, who is, or was, depends on how you want to look at it, out of money completely. The president had to put his own money into the club to save it from bankruptcy, and now they are playing better football than we are. So with your two big rivals being not stable, how do you not win more?
Correct.
You had to win more.
Correct.
So a lot of people are really mad about this, and about selling João Neves for 60 million.
Yeah.
Which is a crime. A crime.
You think he's rated more?
Oh my God.
How much? Give me a rough estimate.
I at least 80 million.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
He's one of the best midfielders in my opinion. But yeah, it seems like there's not like a proper sporting plan when it comes to Benfica, and it seems like the president right now is just throwing money and bringing like the names that are, making headlines, and then the football played itself is not great.
Okay. Okay, I have a follow-up question and we'll cut after that. Do you think your president's play right now is very similar to the club that we're in? I mean, is it like Papa Perez saying he's going to bring in Luis Figo, giving you that big promise of a big manager, and then trying to win the election? Is it kind of similar? It
could be similar if when Perez goes and gets Figo, he was playing out of his mind.
Yes.
Mourinho is not coaching out of his mind at the moment. Has not been for a while. Benfica defeated Fenerbahce.
Yeah.
So why would you take the coach that you lost, Unless it was like a master move by him, but I don't know. So, I think you can make the comparison if you're talking about big names.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actual performance, it's a bit different.
Thanks for listening.